You were shielded from the worst ones. You didn't bite a lot of bad apples, is the channeled message. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. So you've been shielded, okay? Yeah, with the armor of the gods. You've been shielded. It was always meant to be this way. I heard you have a seal on you. It's invisible. Your shield is too. However, the worst ones who tried to encounter you, they did pick up on it. They did pick up on the energy around you. Okay. I heard also that you were shielded because even in your younger years, there was a point in time where you began to make better decisions, and it was in that moment. There's something there in that moment, in those moments, I should say, where the decisions that you made, it's like Spirit is saying that that's when you first started to awaken in a way of recognizing that you have more control over your choices than you had considered prior to. It's like there was a moment in your teenage years where you became more complex and you accepted it easy. It was easy for you to accept the complexity that was coming your way because it was necessary. I'm hearing it was necessary. Something could have happened where it was very serious and you had to focus, like you were forced into it. It was meant to happen that way, though. Everything that happened in that challenging time was meant to happen to help you to grow up because you weren't growing up fast enough, is what Spirit is saying. In order for you to be used in the Spirit, your growth had to be accelerated. Okay, so many of you went through some crazy times as like a teenager, like late teen into the 20s, into the early 20s. You went through some crazy things, some things that you don't even know how you got out of it. You barely got out of it, I just heard. There's some things that took place and it was very difficult for you. However, if those times, those trying times didn't happen, you would not have learned, and you needed to learn, so you had to be like pushed into it. Pushed into like a vortex, I heard. Pushed into the vortex of change so that you could be utilized. Because you are special, you just didn't realize how special you were. So those circumstances, which were so challenging, was the only way to show you how valuable you are and how special you are. Okay? So the challenges that you experienced, just know that they were not in vain. They had to happen. If you didn't do that, all of the wonderful experiences you had after, it wouldn't have turned out the same. Not to say you would have had, an absolute horrible time the entire time. However, it would have been a massive difference because you would not have learned the lesson. So it's very likely that you would have made a worse mistake that could have really taken you out of the opportunity to have an option, is what I just picked up on. Okay, so even though those times were difficult for you, because whoever I'm speaking to, those times were difficult for you, it had to be that way. And it's also a part of your being able to reach people because you understand them. Okay, there's something here about that too. You are a major influence over the lives of many, even if you don't know it, even if you haven't, even if you're not in the public eye, or it doesn't even matter. It's just your energy influences in a favorable way, and you must be used. You are, like, you're required, and one of the reasons is because you're willing. You have a pure heart, so you're willing, you want to. It's genuine. It's not just for play. And Spirit knows this about you because your heart has been weighed. You have a light heart. You're light at heart. And so those who are light at heart, it's easy for them to be used for the betterment of raising the vibration of the earth. It's easy because it's already in you. It's a part of you. It's what you're made to do. So to not have you would be like very detrimental to many lives if you were not in existence. Okay? So, shout outs to you out there for those earth angels who have activated and who are actively working on raising the vibration of the earth. That's something to be grateful for. That's a beautiful position to be in, honestly. And to actually have a desire to do it, you actually want to, you're wielding your will in that direction. There's beauty to that. Yeah. So if you deem this energy as an aspect of your love, drop it down in the comments below. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. To book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyrose.org. Also, you can join the membership here on YouTube to gain access to additional content. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next one.